basically saying that the kids are not safe around Iman. She said Iman be smoking weed around the kids and be forgetting to feed them. One of the wildest parts of the allegations is Teyana says that Iman put the kids in a rideshare in Chicago and had them dropped off at the United Center Arena alone while he had a private driver drop him off at the station.
The truth that everyone had been waiting for has finally come to light, and it's nothing short of explosive. A DNA test has confirmed that Aaron is the biological father of the baby, ending months of intense speculation and rumors. This confirmation sent shockwaves through everyone present on the set, completely altering the course of what many thought would happen. Iman's reaction to this news was immediate and unforgettable. He stormed off the set in pure fury, unable to contain the storm of emotions inside him. Fans and insiders alike say that this moment changed everything, marking a clear turning point in the ongoing family drama. The tension between Aaron and Iman has reached unprecedented heights, with emotions running so high that the very atmosphere felt charged. The emotional weight of the test results overwhelmed everyone in the room, creating a moment none of them will ever forget. Now the whole world is talking about what this means for the future of all involved. This revelation is not just another chapter, it's a defining moment in this complicated saga. Let's take a deep dive into every shocking detail and reaction that followed. The DNA test itself was conducted in a private, high-pressure environment where the stakes could not have been higher. When the results came back, they were conclusive. Aaron is the biological father. The announcement was made publicly in a tense, emotionally charged moment that left everyone watching on the edge of their seats. Teyana stood firmly by Aaron's side, her face a mix of relief and quiet strength, showing support that spoke volumes without words. This confirmation finally ended months of speculation, gossip, and rampant rumors that had divided fans and families alike. Many were especially anxious to see how Iman would respond to the truth, knowing how deeply involved he had been. While the test brought much-needed clarity, it also stirred even more controversy and tension among the people involved. The new evidence dramatically alters the custody landscape and the dynamics of all their relationships. Insiders say that while this moment was inevitable, it was also incredibly painful for everyone. Aaron appeared calm and confident, seemingly ready to step up and embrace the responsibilities of fatherhood fully. The DNA test finally put an end to the guessing game once and for all, marking a significant milestone in this saga. Iman's reaction to the news was nothing short of shocking to everyone in the room. From the moment he heard the results, it was clear he was struggling to hold back a flood of emotions. Within moments, he stood up abruptly, his face etched with hurt and disbelief. Without saying a single word, he stormed off the set, leaving cast and crew members speechless and stunned. His anger was a clear indicator of the deep pain and betrayal he felt in his heart. Friends close to Iman have described him as devastated, struggling to come to terms with the confirmation that altered everything he had believed. This moment marked a major low point in the drama, underscoring the raw emotional toll this entire situation has taken on him. His dramatic exit sparked a wave of speculation about what kind of conflicts might arise between him and Aaron going forward. Fans around the world empathize deeply with his pain, though many are left wondering what his next move will be. The set remains tense and heavy with unresolved emotions as everyone continues to process the fallout of what just happened. Aaron's response to the revelation was layered with a complex blend of emotions: relief, readiness, pride, and a renewed sense of responsibility. After months of rumors, whispers, and speculation, the truth was finally out. He was the biological father. While the confirmation brought closure to some, for Aaron it opened a door to a future he had long hoped for, but had never publicly claimed. Sources close to him say he felt validated and empowered, no longer in the shadows of doubt or controversy. He reportedly expressed gratitude for the chance to step up, and claimed he was ready to fulfill his role not only as a father, but as a steady, present force in the child's life. Teyana, on the other hand, appeared emotional, but resolute. Despite the storm swirling around her, she remained grounded, even as tears welled in her eyes during the announcement. Her body language spoke volumes. This wasn't easy, but it was necessary. After months of public speculation, private tension, and personal soul-searching, she stood firm in her decision to make the truth public. For her, it was about more than just headlines. It was about clarity, about the child's identity, and about moving forward with honesty. Her supporters praised her for facing such a vulnerable moment head-on, especially after enduring a wave of scrutiny and judgment from all directions. Aaron's supporters celebrated the moment as a long-overdue recognition of his place in Teyana's life. They saw it not only as a personal win for him, but also as a shift in the narrative, proof that he had been wrongly sidelined in public conversations. Many admired his calm, mature demeanor during the announcement and pointed to it as evidence that he was ready for the responsibility that came with fatherhood. "He showed up. That's what matters," one fan posted. Others echoed that sentiment, calling it a moment of justice for someone who had been quietly waiting for the truth to emerge. Teyana also received a wave of support from fans who applauded her courage and emotional strength. The path she took was not easy, navigating a complicated love triangle, enduring public judgment, and making a life-altering revelation in full view of the world. Many sympathized with the mental and emotional toll it must have taken, recognizing her choice to go public as a testament to her commitment to truth and her child's future. However, not everyone responded with kindness. The backlash was immediate and sharp in some corners of the internet. Critics focused their attention on Iman, particularly his dramatic and highly visible reaction to the news. His exit, abrupt and clearly emotional, was interpreted by some as immature and performative. "He walked out instead of standing up," one post read, sparking debate across social media platforms. Others defended Iman, arguing that anyone in his position would have reacted emotionally. Still, the public split in perception was clear. Support was divided, and the judgment was harsh on all sides. Observers close to the situation believe that this revelation will significantly influence the relationships among all involved. The emotional fallout is far from over. In fact, some insiders suggest it has only just begun. Close friends of the family anticipate that this confirmation will spark more drama and provoke a series of difficult conversations in the near future, between Aaron and Iman, between Teyana and Iman, and possibly even among extended family members who have their own loyalties and emotions tied to the unfolding story. Importantly, Aaron's confirmed paternity doesn't just carry emotional weight, it also holds serious legal implications. It strengthens his position in any ongoing or future custody discussions, possibly shifting the balance of power when it comes to co-parenting decisions. Legal experts have noted that with DNA confirmation, Aaron's parental rights are now undeniable, and any arrangements around visitation, guardianship, or custody will have to include him as a central figure. This could also mean changes to child support, medical decisions, and other logistical responsibilities that accompany legal parenthood. Teyana's decision to reveal the DNA results publicly, though controversial, underscored her desire for transparency and closure. Those who support her say it was a move rooted in strength, not spite. She made the child's well-being the focal point of the announcement and emphasized that, above all, her goal is to ensure clarity and stability for her growing family. That said, many acknowledge that her choice also carried risks, both emotionally and legally. The public nature of the reveal might complicate things further, especially if Iman feels the need to defend himself or contest aspects of custody arrangements. As the news settles, the biggest question for many remains, what now? What does this mean for the long-term family dynamic? Will Iman try to maintain a connection with the child, even if not biologically his? Will he fade from the picture entirely, focusing instead on his own healing and rebuilding? And what kind of relationship will develop between Aaron and Iman, two men now permanently linked through a child and a shared history with Teyana? Friends close to the trio remain cautiously optimistic. Some believe that with time, all parties may find a way to co-parent peacefully and maturely. Others aren't so sure. The emotional wounds are fresh, and the spotlight continues to magnify every gesture, every comment, every silence. It's hard to find peace in the middle of a firestorm, and right now, all signs point to continued turbulence. Still, those who know them best insist that the priority, above all else, is the child's well-being. That shared goal, if nothing else, may serve as the anchor for future decisions. Fans, meanwhile, are still digesting the announcement and watching closely for the next development. Many hope for public statements, interviews, or even a formal sit-down where all parties can speak their truth. Others think it's best if the family now takes things behind closed doors, to handle what's next with more privacy and less noise. Regardless of opinion, what's clear is that this story isn't over. It's simply moved into a new, even more complicated chapter. The confirmation of Aaron's paternity marks a defining turning point. It alters not just the legal structure of this blended family, but the emotional map as well. The lines of loyalty, responsibility, and identity have all shifted. Everyone involved now faces new roles, new expectations, and new decisions. Whether this moment becomes a catalyst for healing or another source of pain depends entirely on how they choose to move forward. This revelation carries consequences that will ripple for years to come. It's no longer just a personal matter between a few people. It's a public saga that reflects deep human truths about love, trust, betrayal, and resilience. The eyes of the world remain on them, but only they can decide how the rest of the story unfolds. The confirmation of the DNA test has sent shockwaves throughout their world, reverberating far beyond just the people directly involved. Iman's furious and emotional exit laid bare the raw and unfiltered emotions that have been building up for months. Aaron's new role as an official father is now public knowledge, making his place in the family undeniable and permanent. Teyana's bravery in sharing this truth openly and honestly has earned her both respect and admiration from many, despite the complicated nature of the situation. But the drama is far from over. If anything, it is likely to escalate as new developments come to light. Fans around the world remain glued to every update and development, eager to see how this story unfolds. The big questions remain: what will Iman do next? Will Aaron fully embrace fatherhood and the responsibilities that come with it? And how will Teyana manage to balance everything while protecting her child's future? This story has captivated millions and continues to unfold in unpredictable ways. Stay tuned for the latest updates because this explosive family saga is just getting started, and there are still many shocking details yet to emerge.